Mr. Shivakumar, the fact that you've gone ahead and made a statement like this, is it not questioning the entire seriousness of a blast case, a probe that was much required?
See, now they have given to the NIA. Now they are given to the NIA. Without coming to a decision to give to NIA, how can the DG police or the Home Minister come to a conclusion on the same day? Same day when they were, the entire voter list was being theft, the entire issue was been burning, democracy was burning. Okay, some might have done a mistake, some might have been involved, some might have done a terrorist act or anything. We don't want to support anyone. But the way, the timing, what they took, the entire government want to deviate the things politically, because they were just the most corrupt government. Not only on the corruption, they took up even the stealing the vote, the right, 27 lakhs vote to 8,700 people have been given an opportunity as the BLO. Where is in the history of Indian politics in democracy where any party worker or someone can be given a right of a BLO? They want to cover it up.
Mr. Shivakumar, while it's an important question that you're raising, my question to you is, why try and undermine an ongoing blast probe? You know, this is also something that is very, very serious. The fact that you've questioned it, sir.
They want to cover it. They want to cover it with the BJP. They want to cover with the officers. They want to cover it with the BJP is trying to use the officers by using this type of tactics. What is going on in this country? Is the Pulwama?
But aren't they two different
Mumbai,
things, sir?
all these attacks have happened.
Aren't they two different things?
And they're just taking it politically.
No,
even someone has done a heinous crime, no doubt in it. How can they, the timing and the involvement of the police officer certifying it? That is very wrong.
Okay. So you are saying that while the probe is well within its rights to go as planned, but why do it in one day? That is what your allegation is. But obviously, the fact that you're questioning it vis-a-vis the data theft story that also was breaking at the same time.
How can the DG, we have condemned it. We don't want to support. We want action to be taken. That is right. Fine. But you can't come out to any conclusion immediately. There are, then why did you give to NIA?
No, but if you're questioning
when you had every authority, when you had known everything, then again NIA was, why did you give it?
So are you questioning the blast probe? Are you questioning it, the handing over of the blast probe to the NIA?
I am not questioning the probe or anything. I am questioning the political, how they are using it politically, the incident, that's all. To cover up their crime, they cover up their corruption, cover up their maladministration.
I heard you, sir. But you are saying that this is raising suspicion that it was done to divert attention from this investigation into the voter data theft controversy. The fact that you are saying that, but the blast did happen. The accused was in custody.
The blast happened. Let them do the investigation. Immediately jumping and deviating the things. That is not how we are questioning. That's all.
So all the things, the investigation that led up to the fact, and I'm talking about what happened in Shivakumar on Independence Day, where there was a stabbing incident. The police obviously was actually directed to Muhammad Sharik after that incident. All of that you do not agree with?
They have lost their political ground. They are just trying to polarization. They are spoiling the entire sentiments of Karnataka, entire coastal belt. They want to spoil. They could not do anything, only for the sake of vote, keep polarization, all these things they are trying to do.
No, but I am asking you, sir, the way the intervention, all right, Mr. Dkshivakumar there, staying with the argument that he has made. Now, he has raised suspicions on the way this Mangaluru blast probe was headed. He's also said that this was done to divert attention from the investigation into the voter data theft controversy. Now, this is what he has gone on to claim, that the government in the state of Karnataka is using this diversionary tactics to actually stay away from this entire controversy, which was to do with the voter data theft. And he's staying with that very argument. We just heard him at the moment. He's saying he's not questioning the probe itself, but he's just questioning the mechanism that has been used by the government in the state by bringing in the NIA in this particular matter, and just using a day to actually say that this was an act of terror. Taking this across to Harish, who's back with us on the broadcast. Harish, we just had Mr. Shivakumar staying with the argument that he's making.
Well, it's an argument that the Congress party perhaps wants to say that the government used this as a diversionary tactic, but to come out and hint perhaps the entire blast that took place is something that the government had planned will put the Congress party in a spot of bother, because remember, the blast happened in Mangaluru.
Yes.
It's an area that's communally very sensitive, and all along the BJP has been saying that the Congress is trying to appease the Muslims. At the time, coming out and making such statements just gives ammunition for the BJP to further say that the Congress just wants to appease a particular community. It's not bothered about the kind of safety that people there in Mangaluru need. So it gives the BJP to build on this narrative.
Also, Harish, if we talk about this voter data theft controversy that Mr. D.K. Shivakumar is talking about, he had earlier alleged that BJP's Ashwath Narayan's role is very, very strongly in it. He'd also said that Mr. Narayan's team had even deleted lakhs of votes using illegally collected data. If you can just bring our viewers up to speed with that controversy as well.
Well, remember, it started with information coming out that certain agency that was deployed by the BBMP for voter revision, in fact, was collecting data from voters that was not required for any voter ID or even for electoral rolls. It included very granular data, including caste and the kind of socio-economic background they came from. And it later turned out that this was not even an NGO. This was a private agency which had issued fake block-level officer cards to its people and had collected this data, hadn't submitted this data to the government or the BBMP. It was with it. And later on, it turned out that a sister concern of this agency had also managed certain services during elections for various parties, raising questions on whether this data was being misused. If they did carry out such a survey and collected that data, who authorized them, and why the BJP or the BBMP and the government here did not take any action. There are links that the Congress alleges that this agency directly has with Ashwath Narayan and others. Nothing that has come out on record. But in fact, the government here giving a complaint to the EC saying that it was the Congress government which first hired this agency for a service earlier when they were in power. So we've seen a lot of back and forth happening on it, but nothing concrete coming out yet.
All right, Harish, thank you so much.